We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Come on, let's get stinking rich. Smell you later. Smells like money. Five free plays awarded. That smells wild. It doesn't get any better than that. Smells like a big one.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Happy Hour broadcast. We're about to get into the very first game of this Lucky 4 bingo. We got a chance at over $33,000, so definitely getting rolled. Only about 10 seconds left, but I'm one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That's right, and we are live right now on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app too. Our channel name on both of those places, YouTube and Twitch, is MegaSota, so be sure to check us out on there. Leave a comment. We will send you out a little Pilot Games luck, and respond to your comment if it's like a funny little joke or like a little like leave some shark facts. Exactly.
I love shark facts.
Exactly. No, they're the best.
When is Shark Week?
I don't know. I feel like they just have multiple Shark Weeks sometimes.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more than one Shark Week in a year now.
Man, look that up. I gotta know that now. I gotta know that because I feel like sometimes they're like being a little trickstery with us.
Exactly.
But of course, we did move past all of those jackpots onto the must go of $3. But we already got players 3 balls away trying to get at it. But of course, Shark Week. So
is July 24th through the 30th.
Okay, so yeah, that's the major discovery one.
Yeah,
and
I'm not seeing.
Yeah,
there's more than one.
That's probably it, to be honest.
That's
pretty funny stuff. I feel like they do have like a bunch of other like blank weeks though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That really started to take off after Shark Week became so popular.
Shark Week really is popular, and it still is every year. And I feel like it's the same episodes of stuff every year.
Yep.
But like somehow every year I'm still like I gotta watch Shark Week.
Oh, exactly. There's definitely a lot of reruns going on with that, but Shark Week's great. But of course, we do have players now 1 ball away from the must-go trying to get it out, and there it is. Ooh. It scoots over to American Legion St. Michael, taking away that $3, and our 4 lucky numbers are 1, 2, 64, and 73, so definitely get into the first 2 games. Those are going to be real lucky ones. But we have been sending out a lot of those Pilot TVs, and you guys have been taking them and installing them, and these are the most recent locations to do so. I'll let you take it away.
Oh yeah, we just getting those installed over at Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old North Rock Bar, Shetburn Muni Liquor Store 2, Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge, Albert Lay, as well as the Poor House of Clark's. So congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs, and wish you guys a little bit of extra luck on these games of Skull Bingo.
Awesome stuff. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. But of course, we do have about 2.5 minutes left to get into this first game of Skull Bingo. So definitely getting rolled. We have, how much money do we got? It looks like the coverall gave out.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
It must have gone out last night after we went off air.
Dang,
That's
man.
always so sad.
I know, it was a big coverall, too.
I know.
I guess we'll have to, I wonder, we'd have to have it.
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Wow,
we
yeah.
do.
We'll get into it in just a second, but for now, I'm going to let you guys know what prizes we got in front of us, because honestly, we still have some pretty good prizes to get at. I mean, starting things off, we got the line prize at $347. Not too bad to start the night off. I mean, that's a pretty good amount. It's at 10 balls or less to win, so definitely keep your eyes on that one. That large frame jackpot's looking pretty good too. It's at over $10,190 to start off the night, and that is in 43 balls or less to win. And then obviously you can see the coverall jackpot right at the bottom. It's at $331 right now, and you can win that in 50 balls or less to win. And even though it's, you know, a little amount compared to what it usually is at, $332, it's still the same chances.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying you could still very well win it, $330, and you would be winning that coverall jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just saying, putting it out there. But of course, we do have a little bit of stuff to get into regarding those jackpots given out yesterday. Obviously, you can see the big one is gone, so that is one of them that went out. But we had 3 jackpots in total go out, and they all contributed to the totals for this week and for the season. We're at 22 jackpots for the rolling week and 217 jackpots for all of season 12. So it's been some pretty crazy stuff this season. We'll just keep it chugging along tonight, hopefully. But some of those jackpot winners yesterday that did some crazy things. Starting it off with Mad Dog over at MC's Dugout, winning over $1,050. Nice job to you, Mad Dog. But then up next, it was Kelya over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill, winning $52,623. Not too shabby.
No.
Yeah, not too bad. Taking away the coverall jackpot, obviously, of Skull Bingo. That was a huge one. Nice job to you, Kelya. Couldn't have just, you know, like put it off like a little bit longer.
I know,
at
one
least until
day.
first game of tonight, or like, you know, won it a little bit earlier.
It's a lucky game, too.
It's a lucky game, too. That's right. That's right. Well, hey, Kelya, I'm glad you got it. Hopefully you're enjoying it and had a good, you know, conversation with Jackpot Jen. But, of course, up next, the last jackpot of last night, it was Tony over at Eagles Albert Lee, winning over $780. Not too bad to Tony, but nice job to Tony, Kelya, and Mad Dog, all of them jackpot winners yesterday. But of course, we do have balls rolling on this game. We got the line set at $396. Large frame is at over 10 grand, and that coverall jackpot is over $350. All of them are looking pretty good. But we just released a brand new ETAB game. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, we're releasing new ETAB games all the time, and this recent one is called Stinkin' Rich. You guys can check out that Keys to Riches bonus and try to win the biggest prizes. Definitely some awesome stuff. And if you guys want to see a preview of that ETAB game, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and that way you'll also be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progresses, player pictures, and so much more. You can also click on the website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Awesome stuff. Definitely check us out on there. We love interacting with you guys on our Facebook. But we do have Jim Rocks over at Sunshine Depot taking away the line. Nice job to you, Jim Rocks. But we do have players already 6 balls away from this large frame of over 10 grand. But of course, we got a lot of stuff in store for this week, I should say. And starting it off every single day, we got the lunch hour bingo. From 12 to 1 p.m., you can get a chance at the Vikings bingo 25-cent cards. That jackpot, whatever it is at, it's always at 52 balls or less to win. So always some pretty nice chances at that one. It's always a lot of fun, too. And especially, I think Vikings season is just about to begin. think, it's time to cash in on the luck early, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe, we'll help boost up the Viking season just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. During that time, you got the minor, major, and mega. Honestly, the minor jackpot's a lot of fun because it's one of those ones where it starts off at 52 balls, so it's like off the bat a pretty decent chance of getting it. And then, within 150 bucks, it gets all the way up to 64 balls or less to win, which just makes it insane.
Oh, yeah.
It goes out a pretty good amount during that time span of 1 to 4, so definitely check that one out. It's a lot of fun. But not only that, but the mega jackpot is starting to heat up a little bit over there. It started to hit 45 balls to win. So definitely keep checking on that one. You do not want to miss out on it when it starts getting up into the higher 40s. It starts getting pretty crazy up in there. But of course, right after that, from 4 to 6 p.m., we have the happy hour broadcast, and we do a lot of cool stuff in here.
Oh, yeah, it's what we're doing right now. We started off with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you guys took that first stab at $32,000. Sadly, we were unable to get it, but after these 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys will be getting a second shot at that at 6 o'clock. Before I talk about everything that's going to be going on tonight, we do have a couple winners. We got, just one singular one. It's Rich over at Shady's Real Side, taking home that $13 large train prize and that $19 must-go coverall prize. Good job to Rich and Jim Rocks taking all those wins home in the game 1. Definitely some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are getting ready and getting rolled into game number 2 of Skull Bingo. Especially because this line prize, growing and rolling into the next round, it started off at over $347. You guys can always take that home in 10 balls or less. That large train prize, which is also growing and rolling on to this next game, it started off the day at $10,196. But no matter what that is at, you guys can always take it home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize that just went out recently, it's currently sitting at over $361. And you guys can take that home in 50 balls or less at all times. So make sure you guys are getting ready and getting rolled into this next round. But not to worry, after these 23 games of Skull Bingo and that last game of Lucky 4 Bingo capping off the happy hour stream at 6 o'clock, you guys are going to be getting some more Skull Bingo running from 6 to 7 and then from 9 all the way till 10 o'clock. No matter what those prizes are at, you guys can always take home that line prize in 10 balls or less, that large tray in 43 balls or less, and then that coverall prize in 50 balls or less.
Awesome stuff. Definitely come on and stay a little bit longer for some more Skull Bingo just after this. That's when they won the coverall jackpot, so
yeah.
I guess there's some luck in there.
I guess.
But of course, definitely stick around. Play all the way till happy hour ends, and then you can get a little bit more Skull Bingo. And then, after that first hour of Skull Bingo from 7 to 9, we got TwinsWinsDay happening tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got some great PGL games to throw at you guys, including some high and low tournament games, which are definitely some pretty cool stuff. It's where the biggest loser wins the same prize as the biggest winner, which makes things pretty interesting up in there. But of course, at the end of the night, instead of the Jackpot Jungle finale like on MegaSota Game Night, we have the back-to-back games of Wipeout Blackout. They're always a lot of fun. You guys have been having fun with them recently, so definitely check them out and continue to win some good money on some TwinsWinsDay action. But we do have another PGL, specialty night, and it actually happened just last night. It was none other than MegaSota Game Night. You guys may know it as the biggest gaming night of the week because it is. It starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. It's always a lot of fun packed in there as well. And on that coverall jackpot of the finale game of Jackpot Jungle in 54 balls or less, you could win $33,620, and that's before people start getting enrolled into the game. So once people start piling in, that jackpot will start to look a little bigger. But we do have one last PGL night to talk about, and it's actually kind of more of a PGL afternoon because it is going to be centered around a special game, opening game, being played this Sunday. I'll let you get to it in just a second, but we do have Robbie P over at Lucky's 13 Mendota taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Robbie P.
Oh, yeah, but this week on Sunday, we'll be having our first of the Vikings game day specialty nights for you guys. But like John said, it's going to be more of a specialty afternoon because we're going to be starting that with that opening for the Vikings-Packers game. Definitely some very exciting stuff. And that one is going to be starting off at 2:25 for you guys. Make sure you guys are coming on out and checking that one out. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Oh, 100%. Definitely super amped up for that opening game. I mean, you can't really get much better than that.
No, you can't.
Opening at home against a division rival.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Able to, get an opportunity to stomp on, the Devontae Adams list, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I definitely like it. I
And
like
we
the
even
opportunity.
have one of their own. So
That's
it's
right.
even
That's
better.
right. I hope Zadarius Smith gets like a crazy hit on Aaron Rodgers.
Man.
That'd be great.
It just makes it so much better against, nothing is better because you know how the Packers get salty when the Vikings take one of their players.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully he turns out just like Brett Favre did and just turns into another Hall of Famer that they gave us.
Exactly, because it's been years and they still complain about that.
That's right. That's right. So it is what it is, Packers fans. But of course, after we beat the Packers on Sunday, we do have some national days to get into, and we actually got a lot of national days.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
What's going on?
Woo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven
day.
national days. Yeah, one for every day in one day. But of course, we do have Gwen over at MT's on 8th taking away that large frame. Nice job to you, Gwen. But we got players 2 balls away from that coverall prize, trying to get at it. And we do have a state national day to get into, first off, because it is a Wednesday, and it is National New Hampshire Day. Before I get into New Hampshire, we do have Kingpin over at Lookout Bar taking away that coverall. Nice job to you, Kingpin.
Yeah.
But
2 Spider-Man characters back to back.
I know, that is kind of funny. I was going to think about it. I was like, oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here, everybody. Who's Robbie P?
Yeah.
So, for deep in the lore.
Yeah.
Is that like an alternate Spider-Man?
Oh, gosh.
But of course, we do have New Hampshire stuff to get into. So without further ado, this day on September 7th recognizes the 9th state to join the Union. The Granite State epitomizes New England in many ways, from its breathtaking landscapes to its fascinating history and people. And New Hampshire's pretty cool. I like New Hampshire, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've really never had an issue with New Hampshire, I don't think.
No, I don't even think I've driven through it or anything.
No, I don't think I've been to that part of the United States before.
No.
I've been to Massachusetts, but I flew into Massachusetts. Yeah. And I went to Boston for a little bit.
I see.
Let's see. I think that's the closest I ever got, though. Let's see. New Hampshire. I guess I'll look up some. I don't know. What's New Hampshire facts? New Hampshire,
weird laws.
Let's see. I guess I'll do some I'll do facts, but I'll do crazy facts.
Yeah, they gotta have some crazy things going on in New
Yeah,
Hampshire, right?
I feel like New Hampshire's kind of stuffed away. People don't really know about some crazy stuff. I feel like.
Yeah.
So 51 things you probably didn't know about New Hampshire. Interesting. Let's take a look.
That first picture was good though.
They have some paragraphs in this.
Oh man, they want us to write a thesis on this.
Well, no, thank you. But of course, New Hampshire, it was the first state to have its own constitution. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
Yeah, so it became the first constitution of New Hampshire was ratified in 1776, as soon as they became a state.
Oh, wow.
It was
right then.
Yeah, literally. It was later replaced by the Constitution of 1784, which is actually still active today. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
As a Bill of Rights guarantees the right to revolution, which was especially important to residents coming off of the Revolutionary War. The spirit on the Constitution is embodied in the state's motto, live free or die. Yeah, this is a pretty good motto.
It's the very important thing. We're listen, we have to be able to be
yeah,
we want to be able to.
we're out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm surprised Texas didn't do that. It's funny. I don't think they're actually legally able to just secede. Because I think I watched a video on it explaining the intricacies of if they were to try to secede in modern day, and I don't think they're even able to anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's I remember because back then,
is futile.
in 2010 time, I remember when I was living in Texas, they literally had whatchamacallit, I'm trying to think, whole poles just going out across the state,
yeah.
and people were it was 40%.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it was
crazy.
insane. Like, that is an insane amount of people that would be like, if they had the option to secede, they just would.
Texas.
Like, that's crazy, man. It feels like it's a stereotype, but it's like, it's true to a fault. Like, so
Oh,
many
yeah.
people do want to secede in Texas.
It's just, you know, they want to be their own thing.
Exactly. But of course, we do have Slappy over at Carboni's Pizza taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Slappy. But I mean, it technically wasn't that long ago that they were their own country. You know what I mean? What, like 150 years ago? Like maybe like 150, 200 years ago?
Yeah.
It's like 1800s they were doing their own thing. So I mean, like, hey. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's still ingrained in their system.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Real. But of course, we were talking about New Hampshire, not Texas. New Hampshire's Mount Washington is actually one of the windiest places on Earth.
Yeah, and it's actually got a picture of the guy doing the lean from Bad Criminal.
Yeah,
It's actually really cool.
He's like, able to do it. He's just like trying not to get blown off the mountain.
been struck by?
Exactly. Let's see, the Mount Washington Observatory. It's at the top of the 6,289-foot peak. It recorded a wind speed of 231 miles per hour on April 12th, 1934. For 62 years, this was the highest wind speed ever recorded, until the speed of 253 miles per hour was recorded in Australia during a typhoon. However, the Mount Washington reading is still the fastest wind ever observed by man.
That's
real.
crazy.
That is insane.
That would be terrible.
Man, that is crazy. I feel like they consistently get up to like 200 miles per hour up there.
You'd have to.
Yeah, like
That'd
that's pretty
be
crazy.
terrible.
Man. But of course, we do have a winner. It is Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza, Hangar 45, taking away that large frame. Nice job to you, Crazy Kid. And we have a coverall winner as well. It is none other than Mike over at Lucky 13, Burnsville, taking that away. Nice job to Mike, Crazy Kid, and Slappy, all winning some must-go prizes on this game. Number 3 of Skull Bingo. But of course, there's some pretty cool New Hampshire stuff. Let's see some famous people from New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah.
What's your first guess? If you were to think of a celebrity from New Hampshire, like, what would you be like? They definitely are from New Hampshire.
Well, I have one guess. The 13th president of the United States.
13th president of the United States. Do you know who that is?
No.
Good. I'd be kind of disappointed if you did.
No, I was never one of those people that actually remembered the presidents or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't even think I can tell you the first 10 in order.
The early ones I don't really like literally like 10 to like 30. I'm just kind of like, nah. Like,
oh yeah, it's that middle area.
Yeah,
it's like where no one cares.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of like, okay.
Because I'll hear names and I was like, that guy was a president before.
Exactly.
That's nuts.
It's like he didn't really do anything like important during that time. What was he doing in 1830?
It was like if I would have known about him if he did something.
Exactly.
Right?
Like, well, he like built some railroads. Like, okay,
yeah,
I guess
probably.
But of course, we got some famous New Hampshireites. I kind of like that, New Hampshireites. But let's take a look at what they got going. Thomas Bailey Aldrich, author and editor of the Atlantic Monthly.
No.
Let's see. Robert Frost. Oh, I've heard of him. He's a really famous poet.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't do the sidewalk one, did he? No, that was Shel Silverstein.
No, yeah, Shel Silverstein.
Yeah.
No,
Robert
he did.
Frost.
No, I'm thinking of something. Jack London did the one with the wolves, right?
I think so. I know Robert Frost though. Like, he is famous. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It says stopping by woods on a snowy evening, the road not taken, fire and ice. I probably haven't ever read anything by him, but I've definitely heard of him as a poet.
I was gonna say, I feel like I was supposed to read some of his poems.
Yeah, just never like it's
in
just
like
kinda
high school.
A homework assignment you just never did.
Yeah, because like I never, it's like I didn't do English assignments.
No, that's so funny. But of course, Robert Frost. That's a cool one, I guess. Yeah. Let's see who else we got on here. It doesn't really. I'm not J.D. Salinger. Oh, the author of Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a pretty big one. Explorers and Astronauts is cool.
Yeah.
S. Krista McAuliffe, Alan B. Shepard Jr. That was the first American to travel in space, so that was a pretty big one.
Oh, wow. Oh, the girl who wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sarah Josepha Hale.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
She was an author and journalist. That's fun. She was born, 1788. That's crazy. But of course, we do a line jackpot. Brioon over at Shooter Saloon, taking away $625. Nice job to you, Brioon. That was a pretty good one off the bat right there. But of course, let's take a look. Anything else that we see? Man, I'm not gonna lie. Jon Stark, not the one from Game of Thrones, just some random dude named Jon Stark. Let's see. John Gilbert Winnett, ambassador to Great Britain.
Oh, and I was wrong. It was the 14th president of the United States. I was wrong.
14th?
Yeah. It was, what was his name? I lost it. Again, he's very... Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce. Nice.
But I'm going to see if he did anything notable.
For real. He built a railroad. Let's see. Yeah, no, nothing really going crazy in here. I don't know.
He's got a university.
I feel like they definitely, like, that was just like a weak list, I feel like.
His greatest success was in the Gadsden Purchase, in which the United States purchased what was become Southern Arizona in New Mexico from Mexico for $10 million. He also attempted to purchase Cuba from Spain, but was not successful.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. That's pretty cool. I'll give that to him. Okay, yeah. Gadsden Purchase. Yeah. I definitely learned about that one, so okay. All right.
He did
I'll
something.
give it to you. Yeah.
He got one thing.
100%.
And from New Hampshire.
That's right, and from New Hampshire. I honestly, wow, like this is a crazy, like, not very impressive list of celebrities. Like I'm not gonna lie, New Hampshire. Okay, never mind. Triple H.
Oh,
yeah, they got Triple H. That's a pretty good one.
Let's see, anyone else?
Honestly, I'm not really seeing any crazy.
I'm not seeing anyone like off the bat.
No, this
but
is
it's also like a massive list.
Yeah, it's a really big list
of like almost like no one that someone's. Is Hubie actually a name?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. I've never seen someone named Hubie.
Yeah, there's the Adam Sandler Halloween.
That's why I was like, yeah, that's the only thing I knew it from. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I thought it
was a made-up name.
Yeah,
that's so funny. Let's see.
That was definitely a possibility in my head.
All right. We got some actors and actresses. Maybe there's some on here that we'll see. Adam Sandler. There he is.
Nah, Peter, born in 1938, is definitely. I don't know if that's his last name.
Peter No way. Peter Baldwin. Okay. James Broderick. That's crazy. Patience Cleveland. That's a cool name.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't even lie. That's pretty cool.
Lou Cody. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else great. I mean, Adam Sandler. That's kind of funny.
Is he from there?
Yeah, he's from.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
thought
funny.
it was just Hubie.
Yeah, just Hubie. Yeah, that's funny. Comedians, humorous, nothing. Adam 22. Oh, that dude. He has that rapper podcast. That's kind of funny.
Oh,
that's
Seth Meyers.
Interesting that he's from New Hampshire.
So both the Myers were. Where are they twins? And I just never know.
I don't know.
Oh no! They were born in different years. Seth and Josh. Okay.
Oh, nice. I didn't even. That's kind of fun. Oh, sorry, Sarah Silverman.
Oh, what?
That's hilarious. I thought I saw her up here like before, but now she popped up down there. That's pretty funny.
Okay. I'll take those. The comedians is a pretty good list.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's
big.
not bad. I'm surprised Adam Sandler wasn't in the comedian list.
I know. I mean, he's in the actors list.
Yeah.
I guess he is a little bit more of an actor.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? I don't know. Director and billionaire philanthropist also would have sufficed, I feel like.
Was it you that said it's so easy to be a philanthropist?
Yeah, it's so easy to be a billionaire philanthropist.
Yeah, because
it's like, come on, man. Just giving out your money.
It's not even bragging.
Exactly. It's just like if I could just give out like a ton of rice and be a philanthropist, then it's like, yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be easy.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if there's some pretty big names from, like, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anybody else. I think JoJo is somebody that's pretty big. I think I might have just, I don't know, unless I'm thinking of somebody else named JoJo.
Yeah.
JoJo. JoJo.
Mojo JoJo.
That's right, yep.
Yeah.
Political, military
I'm
figures.
not going to know anyone from military figures.
No, me neither. Yeah, that kind of looks like it's it. Huh. Yeah, that's an interesting list. I mean, there's a couple little ones in there.
Yeah.
It's funny, but yeah, that's pretty cool. But of course, we do have Captain G over at Mankato Bar taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Captain G.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, pretty cool stuff going on there. We do have another national day to get into. So happy National New Hampshire Day, everybody. It's definitely a good one to celebrate. But up next, we have a pretty cool one.
Oh yeah, this one is National Grateful Patient Day. National Grateful Patient Day on September 7th provides an opportunity to show appreciation for the hardworking professionals in the medical industry. The day also focuses gratitude towards the families and caregivers of anyone receiving life-giving medical care. Additionally, the day honors the indomitable spirit of these courageous patients who are grateful to be alive. Definitely a very important day, just honoring all those important people in the medical field.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's great. It's, I feel like there's so many people that, wouldn't be here today if it weren't for, medicine and stuff like that, and just like the help of medical practitioners and that sort of thing. So, hey, it's really cool stuff. And just maybe take today and thank your doctor if, you've somehow were on the phone with your doctor today or something like that.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
definitely really cool stuff. If you're in the bar with the doctor, maybe buy him a drink or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But happy National Grateful Patient Day, everybody. It's definitely a good one to celebrate. But up next, it's definitely related to whatever you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit. It is National Beer Lovers Day. This day celebrates the grains, hops, and brewing methods across many eras. Well, let's look it up. The eras of brewing beer.
Yeah, I want to know how it changed.
The history of beer.
Oh no, that's going to be a long one.
Or the concise timetable of
beer.
That's
a beer and brewing website. That's going to be the longest history ever.
100%. The history of beer. Wow, yeah, this is pretty crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, but while you guys are doing that, we do have a winner on this large frame prize, and we have is this a reference to what's his name? Goofy Youngster. We got William McCoys of Andover taking home $12 on that large frame. And then we got Shorty of our Broadway Pizza Blaine and Deckert over at the Rusty Nail Battle Lake, splitting up that $18 coverall prize.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the winners on this game. But of course, let's see it. Yeah, I'm not going to read this at all.
That's a whole history book.
No, yeah, 100%. Oh, they're giving me multiple choice in this one. But this is like a beer history timetable. So let's take a look. It looks like, so the first thing that they have, ancient history. Historians speculate that prehistoric nomads may have made beer from grain and water before learning how to make bread. So they made bread water. And then they were like, we should probably not do this anymore.
Maybe we should put this mixture in over the fire.
That's right. Maybe heat it up a little bit, see what happens.
Yeah.
But beer became ingrained in the culture of civilizations with no significant viticulture. Noah's provisions included beer on the ark, so that's pretty interesting. Okay. 4300 BC, Babylonian clay tablets detail recipes for beer.
Were the animals going to be drinking some beer?
Noah's getting wasted on the boat.
Just Noah and his family.
That's right. It's like, I'm going to need a lot of beer if I'm traveling with just my family and some animals.
And somebody in a whole circus.
Exactly, literally.
I'd be upset too.
Oh, 100%. I want to see this Babylonian recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look. Beer recipe.
Let's make some Babylonian beer.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to make some ancient beer. Discover the oldest beer recipe in history from ancient Sumeria. 1800 BC. Wow, so they straight up just scribbled it on it like a tablet.
Oh, that's like Hammurabi's code right there.
For real. I feel like it's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
So beer became so important in ancient Mesopotamian culture that the Sumerians created a goddess of brewing and beer, Ninkasi. And one anonymous poet, smitten with her powers, penned a hymn to her in 1800 BC. Interesting. That's pretty cool. So it's a whole... Okay, so it's like, whatchamacallit?
Making 4,000-year-old ancient Sumerian beer, Mesopotamian beer.
Oh, that's so they have whole YouTube videos on it and everything.
Oh yeah, making 5,000-year-old beer.
That is awesome. But it looks like they got this recipe actually from like a song that a poet wrote, and the recipe is in the poem.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he literally just details what they do.
This man enjoyed beer so much, he made a song about it.
Yeah.
Beer Lovers Day should be on this man's birthday.
For real. Yeah, that's awesome. That is super, super fun. But he's an anonymous poet. They don't know who did it.
Oh, yeah, anonymous and also like 4,000 years old.
They just need to give him a name.
Yeah,
give him a name.
Honestly, I don't know why they don't just do that. It's like, we don't know who this guy is, but he's known for doing this, this, and this. It's like,
exactly.
screw it.
Like, give him a Heisenberg. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But of course, that's right. But of course, we do have Shorty over at Broadway Pizza in Maple Grove taking away the line. Nice job to you, Shorty. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. But apparently, let's see, it was translated from 2 clay tablets by Miguel Civil. He was a professor of sumerology at the University of Chicago, and the poem contains instructions precise enough that Fritz Maytag, founder of the Anchor Brewing Company in San Francisco, took it upon himself to try them. He presented the results at the annual meeting of the American Association of Microbrewers in 1991. The brewers, writes Civil, were able to taste an Ninkasi beer, sipping it from large jugs with drinking straws, as they did 4 millennia ago. The beer had an alcohol concentration of 3.5%, very similar to modern beers, and had a dry taste lacking in bitterness, similar to hard apple cider. That's pretty cool. Interesting. So
lacking the bitter. That's kind of
That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, he was unable to bottle and retail the recreation since ancient Mesopotamian beer was brewed for immediate consumption and did not keep very well. But what he learned from the experiment was that his translation in the hands of a master brewer who saw through the difficult terminology and poetic metaphors produced actual results. That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
That was really cool. So yeah, he straight up was able to just recreate it and have some ancient beer.
Dang.
That must have been pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like just to be able to do that.
And you actually made a beer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's probably pretty fun, to be honest.
That'd be such a cool thing to just try.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. But of course, we do have a couple winners. We got none other than Viddy over at Municipal Liquor Store Ackley, taking away the large frame and the coverall. Nice job to you, Viddy. But yeah, happy National Beer Lovers Day, everybody. That's really cool stuff. Let's see, any other crazy things. During medieval times, beer was used for tithing, trading, payment, and taxing. Yeah, people would actually straight up drink beer in medieval times because it was cleaner than the water that they were drinking.
Oh yeah, especially in even on pirate ships and stuff. Even any trading ship on the ocean, it'd be they'd be stuck without water, so it'd be beer, mead, or whatever mixture. What's the what is it called? Grog.
Oh yeah, just that slur.
I think it's called grog, and it's like whiskey, beer, water, and a couple other things.
Jeez, yeah, that does not sound very fun.
Yeah.
Grog.
Yeah, so it's a term used for a variety of alcoholic beverages. The word originally referred to rum diluted with water.
Oh, okay.
That was just in the barrels.
Watered down barrel water. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, sailors would just live on just rum and water.
That's pretty funny. I mean, they probably didn't mind, though. It probably just made it last a lot longer.
Oh, yeah. Probably, at least you got some hydration, some water's in there.
Exactly. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fun stuff. Let's see some of the more recent beer. Okay. So let's see. Teddy Roosevelt brought over 500 gallons of beer on a safari in Africa. Huh. Oh, my goodness. Pabst Blue Ribbon is the first U.S. brewer to sell over 1 million barrels in a year in the 1890s.
Wow.
I didn't know they had
1800s.
When were they? When did they come out?
I don't know.
Blue Ribbon. When did that happen? 1844. Wow, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That is crazy. I didn't know they've been around that long, to be honest. Yeah, what do you think is the oldest one? I think.
Okay, if it's not Pabst Blue Ribbon, it might be Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch, okay.
Because they've got Budweiser, Busch, and so many under there.
Samuel Adams.
I don't know if that would be more recent or not, though.
I don't know.
If they would just.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see.
I also did horrible at
What?
Yingling. The Ohio company, right?
That's funny.
It's the oldest brewery. Wow.
Okay. That's pretty cool. How old is it?
I know you can't get it in Michigan right now. I know. Oh, you have to like try and like order and stuff. Let's see. Yingling, our history. Am I over 21 to taste the goods? Yes, I am. I'm seeing like 1829.
Wow, that's pretty. Yeah. 1829. Oh, Coors was 1873. Samuel Adams was 1984. I didn't know they were that recent. I thought they were like 1900 or something.
I'm actually kind of glad my guess was right, because I'd be like, why would they name it so close to after he was alive?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny though. Man, that's fun. 1984. That's hilarious. But we do have a winner. It is Dubes over at Neeson Savage taking away the line. Nice job to you. But Yingling, that's pretty funny.
Yingling's pretty good too.
I've never had Yingling before.
It's depending on which one you get, like what kind you're going for, because I think they have usually a couple of them that they have out. I had one that was like it kind of tasted more like a still like a Budweiser almost, and it was pretty good. But they have a bunch out. You know, they got like traditional lagers, light, a black and tan, pilsners are out. They really do have everything now. It's man.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa, Hershey's chocolate porter.
Oh,
it just sounded weird.
It was actually founded in 1828. Wow. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
I guess they just started brewing in 29.
Yeah, that must have been, exactly when they started, whatchamacallit, actually establishing themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. I actually, honestly, like, I wouldn't have even guessed. Because I don't really ever see that beer ever.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite beer?
I feel like my favorite beer might be just like Corona and lime, to be honest.
That is a very top tier one, especially like around this time of year.
Yeah, because
it's so great in the summer.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like it's something that I'm never not in the mood for if I'm drinking beer.
Oh yeah.
But like there's definitely beers where I'm just like I don't want that right now.
Have you seen the people that do like the quick mixers with the Coronas? Where they'll do they drink a little bit, like maybe a little bit down to almost the label, and then they'll pour in a little bit of like tequila, and then they'll put a little grenadine, and then kind of go from there.
Yeah, I've seen just like putting a shot in it and stuff like that, and things like that. But I haven't seen like putting grenadine in it. No.
Oh yeah, it's like right in the bottle too.
Nice.
So it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty good, to be honest, especially if it was like crisp and like ice cold. You know what I'm saying?
Same with the tequila.
Yep, exactly. But we do have a couple winners. Dubes taking away the double win on the large frame, and we have Era over at Tavern on the Avenue, St. Paul, and Brune over at Shooter Saloon. Both of those players were splitting up that coverall prize. Nice job to you guys and Dubes for winning on that game. But yeah, it was pretty cool. What's your favorite beer though?
I might have to go with like a basic, like just Budweiser. I usually get that a lot of the time.
Yeah, Budweiser is good.
But if I'm like, feeling different, I like Guinness Blonde's pretty good. I've had that one a couple times. It kind of tastes a little similar to like Blue Moon.
Yeah, I really like Labatt's Blue a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like also there's this Hawaiian beer I've gotten a couple times, and it's really good. It's their like light beer, and it's really yummy. To be honest, it's just like a random light beer, like you know what I'm saying.
Sounds good.
There's also
the Big Kahuna beer.
Big Kahuna, maybe.
I was just saying because Big Kahuna Burger from Pulp Fiction. That's all I
but
can think of.
It's like it's not Kahlua. No, it just reminded me of Kahlua when you said that. I forget the name. It has a K in it though. I'm pretty sure. It might be Kahuna. Here, let me.
Kanoa? Wait, isn't Kanoa?
Kona beer.
Kona beer. Okay.
Kona beer. Yeah, I looked up Ko-Ona. I was like, is it Ko-Ona? But no, it's Kona Brewing Company, and they are super cool. They have 3 different beers. I've only gotten the blue kind, which is the light. And I recommend it, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never been too big of a fan of light beer, just because usually it tastes just a little watered down for me, just a little. Yeah. But like, I always try it, especially different companies. I'll give them a shot.
And they have a couple harder beers.
They also have like a golden ale that's out.
Yep, yeah, and they have a lager as well. I'm pretty sure.
Your whole birthday here.
It's like, come on, guys, any kid can do this.
Just let me click yes.
Exactly. That was pretty funny. But yeah, the golden ale is what I've gotten.
Ooh, that actually does look kind of good.
It is pretty good. They have their lager right there.
Yeah, the Longboard Island lager. Yeah, that sounds really good.
And then the blonde ales.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have had that one too.
That one I'm guessing it would definitely taste like a Guinness Blonde because it is a same blonde ale.
Yep.
Gold Cliff IPA. Okay.
Yep.
Man, they got a bunch that are out here.
Yeah, I've only seen 3 kinds at the store I go to.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool to try. Oh wow,
They have
starfruit
seltzers
lime,
out.
strawberry guava. This one.
Oh, okay, strawberry guava, orange guava. I really like guava. It's such a good flavor.
What you're saying? Looks like they have variety pack. That's pretty cool.
Available year-round. I wonder if you can order them and send them, because a lot of companies do that.
Yeah, there's another beer I really like. It's a Japanese light beer. It's Sapporo. You probably heard of this one. It's pretty big.
Sapporo isn't it's not bad.
No, it's
I
not
like
bad.
it.
Yeah, I just like light beers a lot, to be
yeah.
honest. And this one is one of the ones that I like. It's not too skunky, and it's a little refreshing, and that's kind of like what I look for.
The one I usually can't stand is Heineken.
Heineken is too skunky for me.
Heineken is something else.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, I don't know. I've tried it, like, once or twice. And I was like, I kind of like, I was down for it too, because I was like, I like the green bottle.
Yeah.
The concept. I was like,
the green bottle.
It'd be so cool, you know, but no.
Yeah, no, it's just not there for me. I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't mind it to where, like, I'll drink it if it's my only option.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, when it comes down to, like, a free cold beer, you're not going to turn it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Heineken
Ordering it
definitely.
at a bar,
yeah, ordering
spending
at a bar,
my own money on it.
Yeah,
never.
It's to the point where it's like, oh, that's the only beer you have. I'm just gonna get like a vodka can then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, never mind. But of course, we do have a winner. We got Wheezy over at Double R Saloon taking away that line. Nice job to you, Wheezy. But of course, yeah, Sapporo was really good though. I like that one. Other than that, I think those are the ones I've had the most experience with. And I found that I like a lot. But yeah, happy National Beer Lovers Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys have a good one and celebrate it correctly. But we do still have the – nope, we don't. We do not still have the coverall jackpot. Just went on over to the next game, bigger and better than before. But we still have the large frame and coverall must-go prizes on the line. One ball away. We got a few players racing. But for our next day, we do have a pretty good one. I'll let you take it away.
Oh, yeah. This one is National Salami Day. And before I talk about it, we got Chetman and Wheezy. Chetman is over at VFW Rush City, and Wheezy is over at Double R Saloon. They'll be splitting up that $7 large frame prize. And there we go. We got Wheezy over at Double R Saloon taking home that must-go coverall prize. Good job to you, Wheezy, and all of our other winners on this game of Skull Bingo. Make sure you guys are getting ready for the next one, which will be game number 9. Definitely some awesome stuff. But we were talking about National Salami Day. And National Salami Day on September 7th recognizes the cured meat that many people enjoy every day. Salami are cured, fermented, and air-dried sausages that find their way to our delis and butcher shops in a delicious variety.
Yeah, no, I really like salami, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Goes on, like, every sandwich I've had.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think elite combo is, like, salami, prosciutto, and pretty much any other kind of, like, main lunch meat. Like chicken, ham, or turkey.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly could go with any of them.
I always put salami on any pastrami sandwich I have.
Mm-hmm. Pastrami's pretty good.
Oh, pastrami, like, it's peppered, and so it's just so good.
Yep.
And then especially, like, getting it, like, that, like, salami and pastrami are probably the two that I'm, like, most adamant where I'll be like, if I can, I'll probably get them from, like, a butcher or, like, an actual deli, like, pre-cut.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, dude, have you been to Jersey Mike's yet?
I have not.
They're really good. I honestly was I was a little bit suspicious when I was like going to get a sandwich from there, because like normally like I haven't really heard of them. I thought it was just gonna be like Jimmy John's type of thing, but like they actually like slice the meat like there. Like it's pretty crazy. Like I've never been to like a chain sandwich restaurant that did that. And it was really yummy. It was really, really good stuff. And I just got the Italian because that's what I always get.
It's kind of like, it might be basic, but there's a reason why it's ordered so often.
Exactly.
The Italian has like everything you would want on a sandwich.
Yeah, and they even put like oil and salt on it too.
Oh yeah, that's classic though. On the bread.
Exactly. Oh. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so
It's
good.
like going to like the Italian restaurants where they just have like the spices that are in the oil.
Yeah.
Just dip the bread in it. Oh.
That's one of my. I love that dip so much. It's so good.
Yeah. I wish that they would have that at like we don't have anything like that here anymore.
Dude,
we used to have a restaurant in our town that used to do that, and then it closed. It's so sad. My friend took they have like it was an Italian restaurant. They had like one of those giant pepper meals.
Yeah.
And he took it like when he left.
That's
so
awesome.
he just has like this like 6 foot tall like red pepper meal, and it's functional.
That's
it
awesome.
works. Like it cracks pepper.
So like still has the amount of pepper in it.
There was a couple times where I've ate at his place, and I was like, "Hey, do you guys got pepper now?" Quick, he'd like run up to his
7 foot.
Yeah. He'd just be like, ready?
It's like, tell me when.
Oh, yeah.
That's some pretty funny stuff. But of course, we do have balls rolling on this game. We got the line at over $140 in 10 balls or less to win, but we just went past it onto the must go. We got the large frame jackpot over 10 grand in 43 balls or less to win, and then we got the coverall jackpot at $560 in 50 balls or less to win. But we do have TSF over at Concordia Lanes taking away the line. Nice job to TSF. But yeah, salami day. Let's take a look. All the kinds of salami. Let's take a look. All the kinds of salami. I want to take a look at what they got going on in the salami world.
I like how it started giving us references to salamanders, and I was like,
I was just like, all right, I guess we're making that transition.
yeah. That one looks a little more like pepperoni.
I know. No, they got some interesting ones in here. I feel like out of all the salami that I'm seeing on this, I think I'd want to try this one the most. It looks like it's peppered on the outside. It has like a very dark color to it.
You know that thing was aged.
I know.
Yeah.
It looks good. It looks good.
It's either going to taste like funky or like good.
Yeah. Let's see. So it says before you decide to set off on a stomach-searching adventure, it's important to know the true definition of salami. The word salami has been around for centuries and is derived from the singular Italian word salume, which refers to all types of salted meat. If you ever find yourself in a salami versus salume debate, just know that you're actually both right. The three main components that set different types of salami apart are the ingredients, how the meat is cut, and the way it's prepared. Some salamis use a blend of spices to create complex flavors, while others might be a bit simpler. Although what they lack in ingredients, they make up for in preparation. So, now that we know what salami is, let's take a look at the different kinds that they got out there. They have the Genoa salami, or Genoa salami. It's a specific type of salami that originates in the Genoa region of Italy. It's a medium grind, garlic heavy salami with a smooth, rich flavor and clean finish. So yeah, apparently it's perfect for integrating to everyday recipes or adding to charcuterie boards. It's kind of, I think this is probably the most common salami.
I feel like, yeah. Other than like, it's like hard salami, and is that a different type as hard salami?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So yeah.
But we do have a couple winners.
Yeah.
We got Crazy Karen over at VFW Coon Rapids taking away that large frame. Nice job to you, Karen. And then we got Double Trouble over at Maple Liquor Store taking away the coverall. Nice job to Double Trouble, Crazy Karen, and TSF, all winners on that game. But yeah, so Genoa salami. Pretty cool stuff. It pairs well with fontina cheese, roasted peppers, sparkling prosecco, warm bread, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds like it probably would go good with all those things.
Yeah.
Felino salami is what's up next. Now, it's also known as the king of salami. It originates from a small town in Italy called Felino. This salami is known for its smooth consistency and dazzling flavor, rich with peppercorns and wine. That sounds pretty good. This delicate salami is minimally spiced and slow-aged to bring out a sweet flavor. It often appears bright red when you cut into it with coarse ground lean pork and fat pieces speckled throughout the salami. So that sounds pretty good to me. That's a little bit more of the expensive side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing. So
that sounds good. If it's got like the peppercorn on the, I think this might be the one that you were pointing at.
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah. No, yeah, that would be pretty good to be honest. Because I know even inside they have like the whole little peppercorns, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like they kind of crack when you bite into them.
Yeah, sometimes. I didn't know that the little white spots were. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
as, like,
they were just little fats and stuff. Yeah. No, I mean, hey, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to me. I love whatchamacallit, cooking up sausage when you like cut it and like the fat kind of just like, you know, it's
good.
great. It's great. But up next, sopressata. Sopressata was created in Italy and now beloved in the United States. This looks a little bit more like hard salami.
Yeah, it does.
So this might be what we're looking at. It's a simple salami that comes in both a mild and spicy version, using cracked black peppercorns for a mild taste and crushed Calabrian red pepper flakes for a spicy take. The pork is ground with certain spices depending on local traditions and is then encased and hung up to dry. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So let's take a look. What is hard salami looking like?
So hard salami, as its name suggests, is a firm type of salami usually made from pork. Okay.
So is it just like, okay, so is the garlic in it? unlike Genoa. No, so it's different. Hard salami originates from Germany.
Oh.
So maybe we'll see it on this list.
Okay, interesting.
All right, so pepperoni, that's what's up next. It's one of the only Italian cured meats that's actually an American-born phenomenon. Thought to have grown to popularity in Italian-American butcher shops in the early 1900s, pepperoni is the most prominent pizza topping in the U.S., making an appearance on at least 35% of all pizza orders. I kind of would have thought more, to be honest.
I would have thought more as well. I didn't know it was a type of salami.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, I guess. I mean, like, I guess it makes sense.
They taste similar.
It's one of those things where it's just like it's literally any meat, which I didn't really know, to be honest.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was a very specific thing.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. But of course, we do have Animal over at Valley Lanes taking away that line. Nice job to you, Animal. But yeah, pepperoni, that's pretty cool. Chorizo apparently is also a kind of salami too. It's a dried Spanish-style salami, rich with smoked paprika, fresh garlic, herbs, and spices. It's important to note there's two main kinds of chorizo, Mexican and Spanish. Mexican is made with ground pork and usually sold fresh and uncooked. Spanish is also ground pork mixed with spices, but instead of being sold raw, it undergoes a curing process. By performing that process, Spanish chorizo is the only chorizo that's actually classified as a type of salami. Okay.
So it's like the chorizo that we're seeing in the picture next to it, which actually looks very similar to salami and pepperoni.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was like, that looks nothing like chorizo I've cooked.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost any of it.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, that'd probably be pretty good.
I know. And if it tastes similar, that'd be such a great way to incorporate it onto sandwiches.
Oh, on a pizza, dude. That'd probably be good
on
pizza.
I already
never
put
thought
chorizo
about
on
that.
pizza, so
yeah. Oh, you never have the.
I already do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, wow. Like I thought you definitely did.
No. Every time I go to Blaze,
yep.
every single time you have to.
It's insane.
It's
really,
so good.
It's pretty good.
I actually didn't know it was vegan until like the third time I ordered it.
Yeah, no, it's good. The dude told me the first time I was gonna try it. He was like, "It's vegan. Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like I'll try it out, I guess. And then like when I tried it, I was like, "Dang, like,
this is chorizo.
It's good. It has some good flavor to it."
Yeah.
But we do have Shiloh over at City Club Bar taking the large frame, and then Double Trouble taking another win on the coverall over at Maple Liquor Store. Nice job to all of you winning on this game. So chorizo, that's pretty cool. Peppered salami. Okay, that's another one. Cacciatore salami. Okay, this looks like sausages more like.
Yeah, it does.
So it's a hunter-style salami. Received its name from the hunters of Italy, who preferred its size and flavor because it provided a hearty, nutritious snack. That's pretty cool. Okay, It looks pretty good. I'd probably try it.
Yeah.
Finocchione salami. That's pretty cool too. Looks also like a sausage.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Wine salami. Awesome. It's
kind of
salami.
looks like it comes in like how chorizo usually comes. Like it's just like the tube.
Yeah, just in the.
I don't even know if it's solid.
Yeah. It could be. It's made with wine though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, honestly, like I would totally be down just get like a whole ton of like salami and just try them.
Yeah.
Have a whole charcuterie board.
Just like salami based.
100%.
Just some salami and like some Ritz crackers would be nice.
Oh yeah, 100%. I honestly love club crackers.
Oh,
They're
club
so
crackers are some of the best, especially when you after you finally dig down a while and you find the one that's like darker than the rest in the pack. It's a little bit extra buttered.
Exactly. But of course, happy National Salami Day. Definitely a good one to celebrate. We only got about 40 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game, so definitely get enrolled. In the meantime, we got another national day to throw at you guys, and it is National Acorn Squash Day. This day celebrates the autumn flavors found in what is also known as pepper squash. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever had pepper squash. I feel like I probably have. Acorn squash. Let's take a look. No, I don't think I have. I don't recognize it at least.
I don't think I've ever had it in my life.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. It's a winter squash with distinctive longitudinal ridges on its exterior and sweet yellow-orange flesh inside. Although considered a winter squash, acorn squash belongs to the same species as all other summer squashes.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Substitute other squashes and pumpkin. Interesting.
Isn't pumpkin a squash?
I think so. I think it technically
Or
is.
is it
Is a gourd.
It's a gourd. That's
Yeah,
the other
it's a
one I
gourd,
was thinking. I was
yeah.
like, or isn't
Gourd,
it a
yeah.
gourd? But are gourd squashes? Is squash
Watermelon that's not a gourd, is it? I mean,
No,
it's
it's a
gotta
mel-
be.
No, it's a melon.
It's a melon.
Right?
And
No. But raspberries aren't berries. No, not raspberries. Strawberries aren't berries.
raspberries also aren't berries.
They are not,
Yeah.
but bananas are.
Bananas are for some. Avocados also are.
Avocados are also a berry.
Yeah. Eggplants. Yep.
So annoying. Cucumbers.
Yeah,
cucumbers are a berry.
Yep. That's crazy, dude. I
So that
can't-
means a
don't
pickle's a
get it.
berry.
Yeah, pickle's a berry. Do you want this pickleberry?
Do you want some of this pickle syrup?
Jeez, this is the word pickle jam. This sounds terrible. But we do have Divine over in American Legion. Shot could be taking away that line. Nice job to you, Divine. Is a watermelon? Oh, isn't watermelon a berry?
It probably would be.
Yeah, it's a type of berry.
Watermelon is the watermelon is a member of the Cucurbitaceae plant family of gourds, classified as Citrullus atlantis.
Interesting. Yeah, related to the cucumber, squash, and pumpkin. What? Okay.
I actually didn't know what a gourd was anyway. So,
this is according to the watermelon.
all melons
board.
are gourds.
All melons are gourds. Wow, that's insane. I guess it makes sense. It's just one of those things where it's like you kind of think in the back of your mind is probably true, but you just never think of it.
You just didn't want it to be true.
No, exactly. Fruit or vegetable? Watermelon's a vegetable and a gourd? Come on, man. A vegetable?
Nah.
That's crazy.
How would it be a vegetable?
That's crazy. Yeah, like other fruits though. So that's funny. It's popularly used as a fruit. Commonly cubed, balled, sliced, and enjoyed fresh. That's hilarious. In places like China, the outer rind of the watermelon is used as a vegetable. Stir-fried, stewed, and often pickled. Pickled watermelon rind is also widespread in Russia, not to mention in the southern United States. That's crazy. Wow, I honestly, wow. I don't think I've ever had, like, watermelon rind, to be honest.
No.
I wonder if it'd be good. Like, if it creates a sweet, like...
When I ever get to, like, the white part on the inside of the rind, I'm always just like...
no, let's throw it away.
Yeah.
No, at that point, it's done. Like, it's...
Exactly.
Yeah,
It doesn't
done with
taste
it.
good.
No, but, of course, we do have a couple winners. Shiloh over at City Club Bar, taking away the large frame. And The Weekend over at the Titan Sports Saloon, taking away the coverall. Nice job to all the winners on this game. Wow, that's insane. That's pretty funny, though. Okay, wash your watermelon. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Even if you're not eating the outside, it's kind of how it works.
Yeah. I mean, whatchamacallit, but don't actually wash it with soap.
No,
because
no.
whatchamacallit, it will soak into the watermelon.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty funny. They actually did a test one time. I saw it a little while ago, and they literally soaked a watermelon in like colored water, and it soaked it up and colored the watermelon. And I was like, dang, like that's kind of funny. And I was like,
So if you want to trick the party into thinking that
like
the
soak it
entire
black or like brown,
or I was just saying like red to make them think that it's a really good watermelon.
Oh,
even if it's like
just soak it
not
super red.
You know, because like when you get that really red piece and you're like, that's gonna be
yeah,
good.
it's gonna be insane. It's like a little, but it's still crunchy when they bite into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So like, what? Why? Exactly. Oh my gosh, that would be the worst. I'd be kind of mad. That would cause some fights, to be honest.
After I eat that watermelon, I'm swinging.
For real, literally. That's pretty funny though. Yeah. No, that's funny. I feel that's a good idea for Halloween and other holiday parties though.
Oh, yeah.
To, like dye it orange or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Black or something like that.
That'd be cool. That'd be crazy.
That would
Open
be
up a
kinda
watermelon
funny.
and just like all black.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Man, I wonder if I wonder if that's totally been done before.
Oh, it had to have been done, right?
Dyeing watermelon. Let's take a look. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anything. I guess it might be. Oh, okay. Looks like somebody did it. Can you take the color out of a watermelon? Interesting. Why red? Why not purple? Some people just being like, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe, honest, low-key, I'd try it myself, though.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Dyeing or changing color of inside watermelon. Let's take a look. Maybe that's specific enough. Ooh, I don't like the look of this watermelon at
Oh
all.
no, that's like for those people that are like afraid of like holes.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. That looks like a prehistoric watermelon.
That's not right.
Wow. Is that?
That's what they used to look like?
Yeah, that's what they used to look like. That's crazy.
Oh, so that makes more sense how they're more gourd-like.
Yeah, no, that does. I wonder, so, yeah, they just breeded them to change.
It's
like,
definitely more like a pumpkin back then.
Yeah, 100%. It was way more like a pumpkin. Now it's, I mean, we've basically changed it to be like a fruit now.
Yeah, that's our own fault.
Yeah. I mean, like, from that to this, like, that's crazy. Wow. That's pretty striking, to be honest.
Wow.
But, of course, we do have a winner. It's none other than Nikki B over at River Inn Bar and Grill, taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Nikki B. But we still do have quite a ways to go to get to this large frame jackpot. Over 10 grand on that one. You can win it in 43 balls or less to win. So definitely some cool stuff going on that. Yeah, no, that does not look good at all. It doesn't look appetizing whatsoever. I don't like it.
Wow.
I feel like there's way more seeds in it too. You know what I mean? Like probably way more gnarly seeds. Just like not, yeah, that's not it at all.
That's crazy.
It makes sense though that people would use it more as a vegetable like that.
Yeah.
So I can see that a lot more, to be honest. You like using more of the rind and stuff because there's not as much like fruit inside. Interesting. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. It's like, I guess we did it to like a bunch of fruit too, yeah.
Yeah, banana, yeah, the banana. Ooh. Oh, whoa. I didn't know the banana looked like that, to be honest. I knew we had different types of bananas. Ew. Looks like the banana that they showed looked really seedy in it.
That's an eggplant.
Wow, the eggplant's like a small little orb.
It's like a little yellow, like an orange.
Yeah, it looked like a little tangerine. Wild carrot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the carrots were like most typically purple
and
in
white.
pigment.
Yeah.
They have like a ton of different colors.
You know, it's crazy that because purple is actually like the best for you.
Yeah, and didn't we just start doing the orange ones out of like a king said so or something?
I think so.
I know it was something ridiculous
it was something
like that.
Weird like that,
and, yeah. Even like corn, it's crazy.
Yep. The corn is a lot different. The peach even, really? Oh, what? It was like a berry. It was like a little cherry, it looked like.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea. But they even tasted earthy and slightly salty, like a lentil. What? That's really funny, but we do have a couple winners. Animal over at Valley Lanes taking away that large frame, and Dust Me 62-4 over at Danny's Duckhout taking away the large coverall prize. Nice job to you guys. That's funny though. Peaches.
That was the end of the list too. That was crazy though.
Interesting.
You guys should look up what foods looked like before they were like domesticated.
Yeah, 100%. That is some pretty funny stuff. Yeah, that peach one I think was probably the most surprising to me.
Yeah, I really would have never seen that coming. Like,
yeah,
it's just wow.
100%. That was pretty cool though. But let's see. Other than that, yeah, watermelons are pretty cool though. We're refrigerating watermelon. Do you have to refrigerate your watermelon? Not when it's whole, but you want to keep the cold chain in place. Okay, so if it was cold when you bought it, then continue to keep it cold. But apparently, like if you like refrigerate it and then unrefrigerate it and then like go back and forth, I don't think it's good.
People do that with beer all the time. You never want to re-refrigerate it.
Yeah, exactly. So, pretty cool stuff. Happy National Salami Day, or Happy National Acorn Squash Day as well. Definitely a really cool one to get into and celebrate. But up next, we have another national day.
Oh yeah, and this one is National Grandma Moses Day. National Grandma Moses Day on September 7th celebrates the birth of Anna Mary Robertson Moses. This talented artist's birthday is commemorated each year.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm familiar with her work, so let's take a look. Grandma Moses.
I like that everyone just like accepts and calls her Grandma Moses.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, I think I have heard of her stuff. She did a lot of whatchamacallit. Yeah, just little paintings and stuff.
She didn't start painting until the age of 78.
Wow. That's really cool. A prominent example of a newly successful art career at an advanced age. That's awesome.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people just a little scared to like start hobbies thinking they're a little too late in life, but this really just shows that like if there's something you want to do, kind of just do it.
Yeah.
And you might even be like recognized because these are great paintings.
No, 100%. I mean, like, because at that point, like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's really, really cool.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah.
fun too.
That
I
was
like the
really
looks
fun.
of them.
Yeah. No, I've definitely seen this one somewhere, but that's cool. I
Kind
wonder
of
if.
remind me of the mats I used to like put the with the roads on them.
Oh,
It was, like,
yeah,
the rug.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
get what you mean. I wonder if they ever had like a day thing for her or something like that, because I feel like I've seen that painting.
Oh, like on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't know. Here, look it up. What's her name?
Grandma
is
Moses?
Yeah, Grandma Moses. Google Doodle.
Yeah.
See if they did one. But we do have Mike over at Log Cabin Bar taking away the line. Nice job to you, Mike. I don't know. I feel like that would. I feel like that probably would. Grandma Moses.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to put it Moses.
100%. Grandma. but yeah, National Grandma Moses Day is a cool one for sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Interesting.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I mean, hey, Grandma Moses, that's pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah.
That's, I feel like it's definitely like a very heavily, heavy morals, which my message is just like, no matter what age you do, you can still do whatever you want. Unless, you're like 60 years old and you want to play in the NBA. Probably not going to happen.
You might be able to go for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I'm 21 and I can't get in the NBA. So
oh, yeah. No.
Exactly. But, of course, happy National Grandma Moses Day. Definitely a good one to celebrate. Actually, it reminds me, there's like this 50-year-old that actually did, he fulfilled his like lifelong dream of trying out for professional basketball.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, he went to G League tryouts.
Okay,
and,
good for him.
And he was able to get in and actually play with people, and
Honestly,
he was doing pretty decent.
Good for him.
Yeah, you see, he definitely used to be a basketball player at one point,
yeah.
but just never got into professional play.
Nah, man.
But obviously he was 50. He didn't end up getting on any teams, but he said it was really awesome being able to try out and play with everybody else at that time. But yeah, that's really cool stuff. But of course, the weekend over at Titan Sports Saloon taking away that large frame. Nice job to you. But up next on our National Day list, it is the last day of the list. It is National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day. This day on September 7th commemorates the opening of the New York Post Office on September 7th, 1914. It's pretty cool. But we do have Bev over at McBee's on the Lake taking away the coverall of $23. Nice job to Bev at the weekend and Mike all taking away some prizes on this game. But yeah, pretty cool. New York Post Office opening on this day in 1914.
Yeah, definitely honoring all those postal workers that really are going out there in any type of weather you see. And they they're always handing you the mail, and then they always have a smile on their face. I don't think I've ever seen any of like the post people around us like just like not being happy or anything.
Yeah, no, I think the mail dude I had, he's always been really good. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Hopefully that you have a good relationship with your mailman as well.
And you should.
Yes, that's
Tip
right.
them.
That's right. That's right.
If you
Tip
can.
them. 100%. 100%.
Can you tip a post office worker? I know there's some jobs where it's like weird.
Yeah, it might because it's like a federal job. It might there might be some implications with that. I mean, dude, even at McDonald's, I wasn't allowed to get tips. They would actually like confiscate them if you got tips and stuff if they knew, which is crazy.
That was the thing. That was like if they knew. It was the same thing at the water park. In like.
Yeah. Like,
even
dude,
when I was a supervisor, I wasn't gonna do anything.
If I saved your kid's life, I'm like, give me a little 20. Like, okay.
I had someone that I actually helped someone look for their phone for like a long time, and it was like a blue phone, and our lockers were blue. It was actually like stacked to the side like perfectly of the locker where you couldn't notice it. Like he calls it after he leaves, and then I pick up and I'm answering, and this guy he actually accused me of being the guy who like stole it, and I was like, oh no, I'm just the guy you were like, what are you looking for like 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
And he's like, please man, I'll give you anything I have, just please give me my wife's phone back. Yeah. I was like, okay, so I give it back to him. I was like, hey dude, have a good one, see you later. And he still tries to hand me $60.
That's funny.
I was like, yeah.
I guess. This is pretty funny stuff. I mean, like, dude, the amount of times I had to go and search for somebody's super expensive wedding ring or, like, you know, super expensive watch or something.
Oh my
And it's
gosh.
just like, dude, like, I just pulled out $1,200 from the water, you know, searching for like 10 minutes, shutting down all the slides.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, it was so funny.
My favorite time was, I feel bad saying this, was always telling him, it's like, it's lost, man.
Yeah.
Like, when you can't find it.
Yeah.
I'd feel bad, but, like...
I mean, dude, like, I feel like you should know a little better. I mean, like,
Just a
getting
little.
into, like, a water park, like, you know, I mean, on a slide, and you have your loose-fitting wedding ring on. Like,
yeah,
come on,
or like,
come on.
I don't know how you managed to lose a watch, other than, like, you know, it happens.
This loose-fitting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I
Which
don't
you're
know.
not supposed to be having any of those loose jewelry items on a water slide or anything anyways.
I mean, you shouldn't in the first place. It's just not, like, it's not smart. I mean, like, honestly, it's just something where it's like, I wouldn't even bring it to the water park anyways. Because
Yeah.
it's either chilling on the table or on you, and it's just like, those are
Exactly.
both not safe places for it to be.
I feel like that was like always like common knowledge, but like every week that I worked there, I kind of just realized I was just like, you know, it's just because I'm here. I know what happens all the time.
Yep.
I like know what I shouldn't do. There's always situations like at a theme park or something where I don't know what the heck's going on.
Yeah, very true.
So, but like, so I guess I can understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely from the side of like we have the experience.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, of course, Mike over at Log Cabin Bar and Emily taking away the line prize. Nice job to you, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, definitely happy National Neither Snow Nor Rain Day. Definitely a good one to celebrate. Thank your post people. Always a good thing to do. But we do have some Twins news. 68 and 65 on the season. We were rained out yesterday. We had that doubleheader today. Let's take a look. I think it actually might have happened already with the second game coming up.
Yeah, that second one should be coming up soon. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, looks like we won.
Ooh.
Oh no, 3-3. It's going to overtime. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I don't know when that's supposed to start then. Looks like looks like I mean, apparently the other game I think is scheduled to start at 5:35.
Yeah, so just in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. I think, well, it did say no later than, like, 6:35 yesterday.
Yeah.
Or, 5:35 yesterday, their time. So that'll be interesting to see how they do that. But we do have another winner. It is a Double Trouble over at Maple Liquor Store, taking away that large frame prize. Nice job to you. But, yeah, okay. Well, this will be interesting to see how this wraps up. We'll keep coming back at it and see what's going on. But let's see. Yeah. Other than that, I think I've seen some random live action or live reactions going on, so that's kind of funny. But we do have Patty PPP, Miss You Win, and both of them splitting up that coverall prize. Nice job to you. Patty is playing over at VFW Brooklyn Park, and Missy is playing over at Sal's Angus Grill. Nice job to you guys splitting that one up, and of course to the other winners on this game. But yeah, other than that, not too much going on. We do have that game going on in overtime right now in the 10th inning. So I'll keep that pulled up just so we can keep checking in on that and see what happens with that game. But of course, we do have a game right after this happening at 5:35 for you guys. So keep that in mind. We got another game right afterwards. So hopefully we can take away 2 W's today. But as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the eTab game Twins Win Today wherever Pilot Games are played. So definitely try it out. Let us know what you think. We love hearing your feedback about all the stuff we got going on here. But of course, we do have the Twiking Zone standings to get into. It's what you guys earn points for every day when you play the Lunch Hour Bingo, Vikings Bingo. It's always a lot of fun, so definitely check it out. That jackpot is always available at 52 balls or less to win. But I'll let you take away these player standings right off the bat. We'll see where everybody is situated.
Oh, yeah. Kicking us off in 10th place, we have Putz over at American Legion Pine River, currently sitting with 53,000 points. With 56,000 points in 9th place, we have T-Bone over at Poppers. In 8th place, we have Tez, who's also over at Poppers with 73,000 points. In 7th place, we have Red over at American Legion Fridley with 84,000 points. With 104,000 points, kicking off that 100,000 point club in 6th place, we have Caribou over at Egan Arms Public House. In 5th place, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 138,000 points. In 4th place, we have Mikey Wins, who's over at Steve-O's with 143,000 points. With 150,000 points in 3rd place, we have Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine. In 2nd place, it's Sinbob over at Bedrock with 156,000 points. We saw him getting a couple wins there today. And then in 1st place, we have Loser Dave over at Finlayson Municipal Bar, currently sitting with 158,000 points. Congratulations to all our players in the top 10 of the Twiking Zone standing.
Oh, 100% nice job to you guys. But we do have balls rolling on this game. We got the line set at $380 in 10 balls or less to win, and the weekend is only a ball away.
Ooh.
We do have that large frame at 10 grand and 43 balls or less to win, and that coverall jackpot. Oh, hey,
weekend.
there it is. Crazy
Crazy
Kid.
Kid.
Hey, okay. Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, $380. We should have known it was going to be
The
Crazy
weekend
Kid.
never saw it coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
Crazy Kid just came in and snatched it up. Another little jackpot going to Crazy Kid. Nice job to you. But of course, we still do have that large frame jackpot at 10 grand, and the weekend is trying to make their way towards it. Only 8 balls away right now. But we do have that coverall jackpot at $713 and 50 balls or less to win. So both of these prizes left over on the game are still looking pretty good. But again, nice job to you, Crazy Kid. We do have some location standings to get into for this Twiking Zone standings. So starting it off in 10th place, it is Steve-O's and Crystal coming from outside of the standings into this 10th place spot. They have 61,000 points. In 9th place, we got Cooper's Restaurant in Egan with 66,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 87,000 points. In 7th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub on the Crescent with 98,000 points. 6th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 125,000 points. 5th place is VFW Blaine with 150,000 points. 4th place is Poppers in Virginia with 197,000 points. And now in 3rd place, we're entering a new league. Corky's Bar in South Haven is 274,000 points. Not too far away from 300,000 points. But in 6th place, already reaching that mark, it's American Legion Fridley with 330,000 points. Almost 100,000 points ahead, though. In 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 429,000 points. Ooh. Nice job to those playing at VFW Spring Lake Park, and of course to the rest of the players and locations in the top 10. We do have another winner, though, on the large frame. It's Con Z over at Sarnus Grill taking it away. And now we have Good over at Scardus Bar taking away that coverall. Nice job to Good, Cons, and Crazy Kid all winning on this game. Especially the Crazy Kid taking home a few $100. Not too shabby. But of course, we do have a little bit of eTab stuff to talk about because we always have some fun stuff going on in there.
Oh yeah, we're listening to a little bit of Blazing Wheels right now. It's one of our eTab games that were recently released this year. It's definitely one that you guys want to check out. But if it isn't quite your theme, we do have over 50 different Charitable eTab games you guys can check out. And you guys can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds that you guys can check out. And they all have their own theme that you guys can check out, so it's definitely really cool because there's definitely a theme for everyone.
Yeah, 100%. Check it out. Let us know which one you like the most. Right now, we're listening to Blazing Wheels. This is always a really fun one. It's one of the new ones we released this year. You can check out the other ones we've been releasing too. I mean, Stinkin' Rich is the most recent one. We talked about that one earlier. But yeah, definitely some cool ones going on. I think my personal favorite right now, I think Diver Down. I like Diver Down. It's a cool, clean UI. I really like the ocean and aquatic stuff, so obviously right up my alley with that one. Yeah, I like Diver Down. I think that's the one I'm kind of, give a little shout out to today. So that one's a cool one. Check that one out if you haven't already. But of course, if you already have a bona fide favorite, definitely check in and let us know. We love hearing from you guys. But we do have a little bit of music history to get into. And in 1985, we got a pretty juicy tidbit. For the first time in the rock era, the top 3 songs on the Hot 100 were all written for movies. Starting it off at number 3, it was We Don't Need Another Hero by Tina Turner. And this one was from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I mean, yeah. Dude,
no,
it's a Mad
that's pretty
Max.
awesome.
You know,
Mad
it's
Max
such
is
a good
great.
song.
Yeah, no, I remember. I think they had a Mad Max like spree, like a binge night one time on AMC.
That's an
TNT.
interesting one. I used to see it on like Spike all
Yeah,
the time.
it was some random channel.
Oh, you like
it
one
was,
of those?
It was some random channel, and whatchamacallit, it was awesome. It was great. I
Anything
loved
with
those
the
Mad
Thunder-
Max videos.
Anything with like the Thunderdome, I was all for.
100%. But of course, Tina Turner coming in third. And then up next, it was The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News from Back to the Future. Definitely a pretty good one. And then in first, it was St. Elmo's Fire, Man in Motion by John Parr. I don't know if I recognize that one.
I'm not a big fan.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one like St. Elmo's Fire.
I don't know if I've heard it, to be honest. I guess I'll have to hear it.
You definitely have heard it. It's in Deadpool 2.
It's in Deadpool. Okay.
I think it might even be when they're all jumping.
Man in Motion. I'm seeing what movie it's from too.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. But we do have Big Toe over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe taking it away. Nice job to you, Big Toe, taking that line prize. Let's see. I guess maybe I've heard it. I don't know. What movie was Man in Motion in? It was, okay. So it was called St. Elmo's Fire. That's funny. I wonder what the movie was. What should we call it? So it's called St. Elmo's Fire. I wonder let's take a look at what description they have for that movie. St. Elmo's Fire is a 1985 American coming-of-age film directed by Joel Schumacher, starring Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Demi Moore, Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Andy McDowell, and Merritt Winningham. That's a pretty big cast. I mean, the first four is pretty big. Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore. That's pretty big. That's cool, though. What is it even? It's a group of friends graduate from the halls of Georgetown University. Okay. And then they just kind of live out their kind of college life. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I like Rob Lowe, to be honest. I like Emilio Estevez, too. Well, that's interesting. I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. But, of course, cool stuff going on in this day in history. 3 songs on the Hot 100 that were the top 3 were all written for movies. Pretty cool. But we got another little tidbit in history to get into.
Oh, yeah. In 1987, Michael Jackson releases Bad, the title track to his first album since Thriller. The song was supposed to be a duet with Prince, but the Purple One turned down the offer.
Interesting. That's pretty fun.
That would have been. I'm surprised that's an offer he turned down.
I know.
I feel like he usually liked collaborating with people.
Yeah, it probably would have been good, to be honest.
But
Bad obviously ended up being great anyways.
Oh yeah, didn't exactly need Prince, but it would have been added.
Exactly.
It
totally.
nice.
I mean, anything you add Prince in,
it's kind of like I don't know. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't exactly need to be both Elton John and George Michael.
Yeah.
But the version that has them both, it's like the most popular.
Exactly. But of course, we do have a couple winners. It's Double Treble over at Maple Liquor Store taking away the large frame, and we got Tam 59 over at Don's Corner Bar taking away the coverall. But for this next game, we are going to be taking a quick break, so we'll see you guys after this next one.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
Saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Smell you later. Smells like money! Five free plays awarded! That smells wild! It doesn't get any better than that! Smells like a big one! Five times multiplier! It's raining cash! You gotta play to win!
guys, how's it going? Welcome us back to some more Skull Bingo. We got this next game right coming up to us, 20 seconds away from getting enrolled, so definitely go ahead and do that. We got over 740 bucks on this coverall jackpot and over 11 grand in total prizes, so definitely get a chance at some of those. But we do have some winners from last game to get into.
Oh, yeah. In that last game, in round 17, we had that line win go out to Bev over at McBee's on the Lake. And T96 over at Shore 96, they split up $5 on that line prize. Then that large frame went out to D-Jerk over at Harold's Bar, winning $8 on that one. And then that coverall went out to K. Vonnie over at Broadway Bar and Pizza Rochester, taking home $13 on that Must-Go coverall prize. Good job to all our winners in that game number 17. But here we are in game number 18 with that $94 line prize, that $10,783 large frame prize, and that $758 Must-Go coverall prize. Make sure you guys are paying attention. They're going to go by super quickly, as this line prize looks like it might be in line to go out. Not quite.
Yeah, moving on to the Must-Go, but that's okay. We still got a couple other nice jackpots to get after. But if you guys want to earn points for tonight, Twins Wednesday, you got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. So keep that in mind and try and get into some competitive standings of the PGL standings. These other PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider info, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely sign up today at pgl.world. But before we go any further, we do have Chetman over at VFW Rush City taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Chetman. But of course, we do have a little announcement regarding PyCon 2022. We have sold out of all registrations, so I mean, you can't really get registered anymore. But just to be safe, continue to check in at pilotgames.com/PyCon for any more updates regarding the event. But for those of you that didn't know, PyCon 2022 is happening on Thursday, September 15th. We're going to be going back to the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park because we had such a great time out there last year. This year's special musical guest is going to be the legendary ZZ Top. Selling over 50 million records, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will be playing their hits at a very special private event just for you guys. Come on out and hear about all the new products and games from Pilot Games, meet with legislators, and of course, hear some great tunes all on top. It's going to be some awesome stuff. It's going to be a great time. I mean, it's going to be a great time for those of you at PyCon, and even those of you that are sitting and watching at the bars. Because, I mean, think about it. You're going to be getting the PyCon experience by seeing the great ZZ Top performance, and of course, a lot of other cool stuff going on that you will not want to miss on the stream that day. But all during that time, you will also be playing while there's not a whole lot of people playing Pilot Games, because everybody, most of the big Pilot Games players, are going to be at PyCon. So it's a pretty good chance to get at some of those jackpots during that time. So definitely keep that in mind. I'm just saying. But of course, we do have some new PGL members that just joined up. We're going to get into them, throw them a little bit of luck. But before we do have Double Trouble and Parkster taking away that large frame. Nice job to you guys. But then Double Trouble made it a double win over at Maple Liquor Store, taking away the coverall all to themselves. Nice job to you and the rest of the other winners on this game. But I will let you take away this PGL member spotlight.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off, we have Mr. C's, J. Vaughn 26, Just for Fun, Leashy, B. Tower, Tear Bear, Sniffles, T. Consor, Pavanti, D. Stro J, Dazzle 68, Robino, Lord Help Me,
nice,
Extra Ray, and Hunter's Mom.
Awesome stuff. Nice job. Everybody's joining up. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your new accounts. But of course, since you are now just joined up, maybe we can see you guys win some jackpots tonight, or maybe even make your way onto those PGL standings. And speaking of those standings, it's what you guys earn, or it's what you guys earn points for whenever we play during those PGL nights, like MegaSota Game Night, Wild Wednesday, or Twins Wednesday, and of course, Vikings Game Days too. So now we have a total of 3 PGL days during the week to get some PGL points. It's going to make this season pretty crazy. But speaking of those standings, I'm going to let you dive right into the player side of things and see where everybody's situated.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place. Previously in 7th, getting pushed back, we got Chapster over at Moe's with 456,000 points. In 9th place, we have Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 462,000 points. In 8th place, previously unranked, jumping on into these standings, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 463,110 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, getting pushed back, we got Sloppy over at Mullins Bar and Grill, shortly ahead of 8th place Nixon, currently sitting with 463,170 points, only about 60 points ahead of 8th place Nixon. That is basically a tie right there. In 6th place, previously in 10th, jumping forward, we have Mouse over at Municipal Liquor Store La Center with 467,000 points. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, it's Keeves over at Clearwater Legion Post, 323 with 553,000 points. With 563,000 points in 4th place, previously in 2nd, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford. In 3rd place, previously in 5th, jumping forward, it's Devoided over at the Roadside with 571,000 points. Shortly ahead of 572,000 points in 2nd place. Previously in 4th, also jumping forward, it's Bergar over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls with 572,000 points. In 1st place, we got Forget GD over at VFW Austin with 758,000 points. Definitely a commanding lead for there.
Oh, 100%. Nice job to the whole top 10 list of the players. You guys are doing great. But we do have a winner on the line. It is none other than D Jerk over at Harold's Bar, taking away that line prize. Nice job, the Jerk. But of course, we do have some location standings to try and get into. In 10th place, coming from 8th place actually, it's Corner Bar and Grill in Winstead. They got 1,393,000 points. Only a couple thousand points ahead in 9th place. Also coming from outside of the standings, it's Rustic Saloon in Little Falls. They have 1,398,000 points. In 8th place, rising from 9th, we got LJ's in Miltona with 1,477,000 points. 7th place, falling from 6th, we got Rusty Nail over in Thief River Falls with 1,491,000 points. In 6th place, falling from 5th, we got Miltona Liquor Store with 1,510,000 points. Now in 5th place, rising into the top 5 from 7th, it's Corner Pocket in Rice with 1,793,000 points. In 4th place, now in the 2 million point club, it's VFW Northfield with 2,040,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Maple Liquor Store with 2,128,000 points. 2nd place is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 2,171,000 points. And in 1st place, it is Poppers in Virginia with 2,346,000 points. Nice job to all those players and locations on the top 10s. You guys are all doing great in those PGL standings. But of course, other than that, we do not have any crazy shakeups happening in the top 3 of the PGL standings, which is honestly pretty crazy to me. I thought we were going to see some crazy motion happening up in there.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have Chetman over at VFW Rush City taking away that large frame. Nice job to you, Chetman. And then we had Juice over at Friendly Buffalo taking away the coverall. Nice job to Juice, Chetman, and Jerk. All of them winning on this game. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Wild news after those standings we just went through. And we have a little interesting tidbit to talk about. So let's dive right into it, see what's happening. But Guerin, the manager, he said that he went back and forth on the decision to trade Kulikov to the Anaheim Ducks. While the move did clear up $2.25 million in cap space, he ultimately decided to do it to create an opportunity for other players on the roster, namely Kalen Addison and Andre Suster. We just think, this is a quote by the way, we just think when we get healthy, then we have a real issue because we're going to be sitting out a player that's really too good to be sitting out, Guerin explained. We kind of had to make a business decision, and you know how valuable cap space is in today's day and age, and especially in our situation. We just feel that we still have enough good defensemen.
Yeah, that's fair.
It makes sense, to be honest.
Exactly.
It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, like, it traded a good player away, but it's like he just didn't really fit our timeline. And, you know, he had a lot of money on the table, too, so it made a little bit of sense for the Wild.
You got to go with younger talent eventually.
Exactly.
It just has to happen.
You know, and not giving him enough playing time, it could stunt their growth as an NHL player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so definitely, you know, I'd say it's a safe move. I like it,
yeah.
to be honest. I think at first it looks a little confusing on paper when you don't have full context of what the team wants to do. But obviously, after clearing that up a little bit, I think it makes sense. And I mean, even he said he was a little bit back and forth on the decision as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously it is a little bit of a risky decision. I mean, just being like, okay, I'm going to trade this good player, hoping our prospects are going to end up being as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that we have enough good prospects that I think it's going to work out.
Exactly.
So, not too worried about it. Hopefully, we end up having a good season though coming up into this next one. Other than that, I don't think we really have anything crazy going on with the Wild. But yeah, oh my goodness, we're going into the 11th inning.
Wow, with the same tie going on. Wow.
We might be going into a 12th inning.
Yeah, I think that could definitely be happening because this is the end of the 11th that we're at right now.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But the Twins and Yankees still tied up 3-3.
Man,
that's pretty crazy. I mean, this would be a nice win for us, to be honest. But of course, other than that, Wild news. Let's take a look, just to see if there's anything crazy going on. Nope, not really. Nothing crazy going on with the whatchamacallit, Minnesota Wild. Let's see. Yeah, we're 36 days out from the season though, so that's pretty cool.
Man, that's coming up quick.
Yeah, that is coming up pretty quick.
Yeah, and we have only a couple days till the Vikings start. It's really starting.
Very true.
Contact sport.
Very, very true. Yeah, there it is. We're going in the 12th inning.
Woo!
Yeah, Minnesota Twins, Yankees. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's great.
But of course, we do have a winner. It's Tangerine over at American Legion Fridley, taking away the line prize. Nice shot to you, Tangerine.
It's either a really like middle ground Led Zeppelin song, or it's making me sad about Bullet Train.
About Bullet Train, exactly. That was so funny how he ran her over with a tangerine truck at the end.
Oh my god!
I thought that was so funny. And then it showed it was Lemon that did it. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
It made it so much better.
Yep, no, it did.
I like the little end credit scene of him like him in the river, like walking out.
Yeah, exactly. And then the guy came out and was like, "Oh my gosh, like, come on!" that was pretty funny. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good movie. If you guys haven't seen Bullet Train, I kind of recommend it, to be honest.
Like, I had to tell my parents about it. I told like my friends' parents. I was like, listen, like,
it's a good movie.
I've known you guys my entire life. This movie's actually right up your guys' alley.
Honestly, Brad Pitt was good in it.
I actually liked his performance in it. It was probably one of my favorite movies I've seen him in since like. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've seen a Brad Pitt movie that I was absolutely like over the hills about.
Yeah,
like World War Z was fun. It was interesting, but he kept surviving plane crashes, and that was a little much. That was
pretty crazy.
He survived too much.
The last movie I saw with Brad Pitt that I really thought was like wow. Troy was a really, really good one. 7 was insane, but that was before Troy.
Yeah, 7 was, yeah.
Inglourious Bastards, I guess. That was a pretty recent one.
Maybe even a little bit after with Fury. Fury was good.
I actually didn't see that. I've always wanted to watch it, just have never gotten around to it.
You should look at the entirety of the cast.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't Shia LaBeouf in it?
Not even just that. I think John Bernthal's in it. I think even
John Bernthal.
Who is it?
Logan Lerman is in it.
Yeah,
Clint Eastwood's kid.
Yeah, Michael Pena's in it as well.
Yeah,
oh man, it's actually it's good.
That does. I like all those people. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. But of course, we do have a couple winners. John and I think it was Tangerine again.
It might have been. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. We'll get the winners in just a second. But we are getting into the next game of Skull Bingo. Only about a minute and a half away. So definitely get enrolled and try and get a chance at it. But in the meantime, we were talking about Brad Pitt. And, yeah, he's been on some pretty good stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fury, I'll definitely have to watch this one.
That was actually a good one. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I've wanted to watch it for a good amount of time. I remember when it came out in theaters. It was one I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire. I mean, that was a great one.
Yeah. Moneyball. He was great in Moneyball.
Yeah, that might be the most recent one.
He was great in Moneyball.
Yeah. That might be the most recent one. Yeah. That might be it. Babylon.
I think for me, it might just be Fury, because Fury came out a good bit after Inglourious Bastards.
What? So Babylon is an upcoming American period. Toby Maguire is in it?
Oh, yeah.
Starring alongside
Brad
Pitt. He's John Gilbert, and he's Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces or like a little snippet for it. Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of people in it.
Was that Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Meryl Streep?
Okay.
Wow,
That's a must
wow.
watch.
There's like more people.
Oh.
Flea? Why is Flea in here
Dude,
again?
Flea's in everything.
He is literally in everything.
Oh,
It's
man.
so funny.
I love that. I hated his little
Jeff
chase
Garland.
scene in Obi-Wan.
Yeah, literally.
That was so
that was
bad.
bad. That was really.
But honestly,
really
I started
bad.
thinking about it, and I was like, Flea probably moves that quickly.
Yeah, for real. I wouldn't be
Honestly, I
surprised
can't
if that
even blame it.
Flea was giving his all.
Yeah, Flea really was giving his all. Oh.
That's so funny. But Babylon, that's interesting.
What is Ad Astra?
Ad Astra. I don't know. That's
like a space movie?
A sci-fi movie that came out, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I ever watched it. Tommy Lee Jones was in it.
Okay.
What? Liv Tyler?
Donald Sutherland?
Interesting. Okay. Maybe it's good. Okay. Hey.
It scored very high.
It did pretty successful in box office.
I have never even heard of it. And It came out like 3 years ago.
I don't think I watched it.
Is it
I might have heard of it, to be honest. I think I did hear of it. I just never watched it.
Nah.
I saw trailers for it, I think. Interesting.
Might have to be one to look at.
Yeah, no, I'm honestly, what is this streaming on? It's streaming on something, and it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Oh, with the premium subscription.
Oh,
Which
dang.
wait, I think
is that just like?
I think
any
it's the live
subscription?
plus
Oh,
the live
with
TV, which gives you sports. But it's the perfect time of the year because I piggyback off of the Ruggles, and
Very,
this is
very
the time of
true.
the year that they get live TV.
Yep, exactly.
Thanks, Big John.
Whenever football comes around, you know it's time.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But of course, we do have Matt John over at Blue Line Sports taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Matt John, taking away $8. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Ad Astra, sounds good. Allied, did you ever see that one?
No, I didn't.
That was a pretty good one. It's where he was like a spy couple with he was a Canadian intelligence officer, and he fell in love with a French resistance fighter while posing as a married couple during a mission in Casablanca in 1942. That's what the movie's about, and it's really good.
What was that spy movie that came out about a teacher, The Operative, I think it was. 2019 internationally co-produced thriller film, written and produced by maybe it's not this one.
Interesting. I don't know if I saw the Operative one.
Yeah, but there was one where it was like, this teacher had to, was spying during like the, during World War II.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like spy movies, to be honest. But Allied was a pretty good one. I feel like it had a lot of mystery to it, and it kind of got down to the wire because it was like it was getting to where it's like, you started thinking like anybody was a spy.
Oh, yeah.
It got pretty crazy. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dang.
Let's see. I definitely recommend it, actually. It was a good one. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, yeah, he was in that movie with Harrison Ford in the 90s, The Devil's Own. I never watched it, but I heard it was pretty good. Yeah, Killing Them Softly.
Killing Them Softly is good. I like that one.
That was a good one. I like that one. Ocean's 11 obviously was great. That was a really good one. I really like that one. Whatchamacallit?
Wow.
I think the sequel that they released, Ocean's 8, I think that was even better, to be honest.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, it was the most recent one. It
Okay.
It was really bad.
No, I was gonna say
I didn't even watch it. I just heard
I always mix up the numbers when they came out.
Yeah, Ocean's 11 is the first one, and then they started going Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, and then they came out with Ocean's 8, which is the most recent in the franchise. And Ocean's 8 apparently did really bad and wasn't that great. That's what I heard about the reviews and stuff. So yeah, apparently it was kind of disappointing, but
nah.
I mean, like, I feel like when you go like and try to revive a series,
it's always difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult because you're trying to please like old fans and also garner new fans too.
And it usually just doesn't work.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work out.
No.
Especially with a franchise like that, because like it was risky enough when they brought it back in the first place. You know what I mean?
Because it didn't end all that long ago.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you didn't really give enough time for people to like miss it.
Exactly. And plus, this is now the third revival of that franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was originally a spy film in like the 60s and 70s, I think.
Yeah.
Or a heist film. And it was loved back then, and then they brought it back. Luckily, they brought it back with George Clooney and all them and stuff, and so it was pretty good. But other than that, when they brought it back a third time, it was more like a comedy, and it just wasn't great. But yeah, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt. I mean, Bernie Mac was in there, Casey Affleck. I mean, it was a pretty crazy cast, to be honest. It was hard to go wrong with.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a great production, too. It was a great production. I really liked Ocean's 11. Did you ever watch it?
That was the first of the revive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, I have seen it.
It's good. It's good. If you don't remember it, I for sure recommend watching it again.
Oh, honestly, like I usually will go through and watch them again, anyways.
Yep.
It just takes time.
Yep. 100%. Oh, yeah, I forgot it was the Rat Pack that did it. Frank Sinatra and whatchamacall, those other people, Sammy Jackson or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That was pretty awesome. That was pretty cool stuff.
That makes it even cooler, actually.
Yeah, 100%. But of course, we were talking about stuff, and then we got into Brad Pitt movies for some reason. I think it was because
Tangerine won a line prize like 3 games ago.
That's right. And we just got into a tirade.
And now we're on game number 22 of Skull Bingo.
Yay! That's right. We are getting in on this one. Hopefully we give out this line prize, large frame, or the coverall, or maybe even all 3. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But yeah. Brad Pitt, accomplished actor, pretty cool. Hey, okay. I think we won the game. 4-3, top of the 12th. I mean, come on.
Now it's got to be bottom. Once we get past bottom, and we're good.
Yep, exactly. We just got in last. Lasted out. Come on.
Half an inning, just in that bat.
We got to do it.
We can do it.
4-3 is what I like to see.
And smack them again.
100%. Just go back to back.
Back to back. The Twins can do it. It's literally Twin Cities. Let's see it.
I do it.
Twin wins.
100%. But we do have a winner. It is Swan Girl over Otter Tail Supper Club taking away that line win. Nice job to you. But of course, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the eTab game. Let's go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota sports bar.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely really cool stuff going on with that. Just a reminder, though, that when you guys are playing Pilot games, share those pictures with us. We love to get those pictures and see your smiling, happy faces. Whether it's with a huge jackpot win or, you're just chilling out with your friends and family playing some Pilot games, we love to get all of those pictures. You can send us pictures of either of those things by sharing them on Facebook with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can even just send it in to us directly. Or you could also email it to us directly at jackpots@pilotgames.com. So definitely some pretty cool stuff going on with that. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Vikings news to get into, and I'll just, speed through it really fast. Zadarius Smith will be playing his first game with the Vikings on Sunday, but the edge rusher will be seeing plenty of familiar faces at US Bank Stadium. Most of them are going to be on the other side of the field, though, because the Vikings are opening up against none other than the Packers. Zadarius Smith spent the last 3 years with the team before being released in March in a move that cleared a significant amount of cap space. But yeah, walking past me, not saying nothing. Z, how's your back doing? There's none of that, Zadarius Smith said. He said, as you can see, that adds on to why I'm on the other side, so I can go back. I get to go back 2 times a year. I put my back on the line. I put everything. And that year 3, I was treated badly. That's why I'm here now, so I can play them twice a year. I like it. Hopefully he tears them up.
No Devontae Adams.
No Devontae Adams.
No saviors.
Yeah, that cap space move was for nothing. You dummies over there. But, of course, we do have John H. over at Eagles Albert Lee taking away the large frame. Nice job to you, John, and Swan Girls so far. But we do have the coverall going out to Chetman over at VFW Rush City and CVMN over at Hill Lounge. And Crazy Kid, too, over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. Nice job to all you winners on this game, getting in some nice prizes. But we do have one last happy hour Skull Bingo game to get into. So definitely getting rolled for this one. We got all of those prizes moving on into this last game. Bigger and better than ever before. But, I mean, hey, Zadarius Smith, he's on a revenge game for this opener. So hopefully he gets what he wants and just goes crazy. Tackles Aaron Rodgers a few times. That's what I like to see. But you can catch that next game Sunday. It's going to be the Vikings versus the Packers. I'm sure all of you guys know. 3:25 p.m. sharp. Definitely get in on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And in the meantime, you can click the sports link on the Player Connect app and fill in those e-tip boards to earn a little bit of extra PGL points. That's right. So get in there, fill out those boards, do what you got to do. I'll probably do that right now when we're going through the next standings.
Oh, yeah.
But As you guys know, we've teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game, Vikings victory. Pick out a letter in that skull bonus and win some big prizes, and try it out if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun. One of our more classic ETAB games that we got here at Pilot Games. But while you guys are enrolling for this last game of Skull Bingo for Happy Hour, we do have these standings to get into for Happy Hour. And they haven't been updated since that last Thursday, a couple Thursdays ago. But we got the players right in front of us. We're going to let you guys know where everybody was at. Where everybody was at. And I'll let you take away the players.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we had a 3-way tie between Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, Crazy Kid, who's over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma, who's over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill Roseville. In 7th place was another 3-way tie between Dustball 75 over at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill, Tesla over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, and Kirby over at American Legion Fridley. In 6th place was Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon. 5th place was Chica over at William McCoy's of Andover. In 4th place, we had Billany over at VFW Blaine. 3rd place, we had Old Lars over at Anamia Vets Club. In 2nd place, we had Brother Nate, who's over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville. And in 1st place was Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Congratulations to all those players in the top 10. We can't wait to see those get updated.
100%. And I got my, you can't really see, but I mean, there's not a whole lot of squares left, to be honest.
Oh, no, there's not.
I went right in the middle right here. So if you guys, for those of you that haven't gotten your squares yet, or that have already gotten your squares, you can tap and see my name on there.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, and it's funny because you can tap on any of them and see whoever put those squares there. So if you're sitting there and like, who took my spots?
Who did?
Then you can go on there and you can be like, come on, Wazzy Bear. Why you take my spots to the left? Jeez, man.
Darn.
That's right. But if you want those spots that you want, you got to get in there pretty early because they do get taken up pretty fast. But when we get all the spots taken up, we do make up another sports square that you guys can get on. So, you know, we can get everybody a chance to get on there. But, of course, we do have Hubby over at American Legion Bryce Lynn taking away that line prize. Nice job to you, Hubby. But, of course, we do have the locations of Happy Hour to get into and see where everybody was at. In 10th place, we got Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel. 8th place was a 2-way tie between the Barrel House Bar and Cafe and Willie McCoy's of Andover. 7th place was Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar in Burnsville. 6th place was VFW Blaine. 5th place was Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 4th place was American Legion Fridley. 3rd place was VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd was Anamia Vets Club. And 1st was Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. Definitely some awesome stuff going on for those players and locations. Good job to you guys. I'm super excited to see the shakeups.
Oh, yeah.
It is just going to be insane.
I don't know how many people are going to be on that top 10. That's going to be ridiculous.
Well,
I know how many people are going to be on there.
That's
10.
Right. That's right.
But
what about the different people? But, of course, we do have some celebrity birthdays to speed through really quick. And I'll read through, I'll read through the first, or do you want first half or second half?
Ooh, I don't know. You can take first half.
Okay, I'll take first half. half. So,
you got some good ones.
Okay. So, born in 1908. Before I get into this one, though, we have JAC over at Holdingford Municipal Liquor Store taking away the large frame. Nice job to you. But born in 1908, Paul Brown, American NFL Hall of Fame coach, known for being coach of the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Really cool stuff. Happy birthday to you, Paul Brown.
Actually, the reason why the Browns are called the Browns.
That's right. That's pretty awesome. So, is that actually, though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool.
He actually helped name the Cincinnati Bengals as well. Created both teams.
That's
was
hilarious.
part of, like, integral part of it.
That's really cool. Hey, happy birthday to you, Paul. That's pretty cool stuff. But we do have Beck Sever over at Broadway Bar taking away that coverall prize. Nice job to you, Beck, Jack, and Hubby all winning on this game. That's fun, though. Paul Brown. That's pretty cool. And honestly, that makes the Browns name way better.
I actually said it as a joke during the lunchtime. Yeah. And then Ian started reading his information. Yeah. And I read ahead, and I was like, oh, my God, I was right.
He's the Brown man. Come on, the Browns. He was known for the Browns.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Oh, man, that's
Who'd have thunk?
Of course. But, of course, Paul Brown. Pretty cool stuff. Up next in 1923, we got Louis Suggs, an American golfer, co-founder of LPGA, won 11 major titles, U.S. Open in 1949 and 52. That's pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday to Suggs. Let's see. Up next, 1936, Buddy Holly was born. That's a really big one. That's right. American rock and roll musician and songwriter. You might have heard a couple of these ones. Peggy Sue, That Will Be the Day, and, of course, Words of Love as well. definitely really cool. Happy birthday to you, Buddy Holly.
Oh, yeah. Peggy Sue's too catchy.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. But, of course, up in 1951, Chrissie Hynde, an American rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist, known for being the Pretenders, Brass in Pocket. Really, really cool stuff going on there, too. But we only got 4 more birthdays to get into. I'll let you speed through them.
Oh, yeah. Born in 1967, we have Leslie Jones, American comedian and actress known for their work on Saturday Night Live, as well as the revival of the Ghostbusters, re-remakes. In 1984 was Vera Zavorneva, Russian tennis player, 4-time Grand Slam doubles titles, U.S. Open, Wimbledon 2010 runner-up, and the Federation Cup in 2004, as well as 2008. Definitely some awesome stuff there. Next up, born in 1985, we got Alyssa Diaz, American actress known for their work on The Rookie. I think that's a cop show?
Could be. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, let's look it up really quick. I guess we got... Here, let's take a look. The Rookie.
Yeah.
Yep, 2018. Oh, cool. I think I might have heard of it.
I know that actor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, hey, The Rookie. Cool.
Yeah. Definitely some awesome stuff. Next up, born in 2000, we have Ariarne Titmus, Australian swimmer, won the Olympic gold of 200 and 400 meter 2021 and the World Championship gold in the 400 meter, and won the 4x200 meter in 2019.
That's awesome.
And is 22 years old.
Wow.
They were 19 when they did that.
That's insane. I mean, like, obviously, they've been dominating recently and are still in the prime of their career.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's really cool. Happy birthday to you. But, of course, happy birthday to everybody on this list and to anybody whose birthday it might be out there. But let's see. Other than that, we do have some movies released today. 2007, 310 to Yuma. It was a pretty big one. 2018, The Nun came out in the Conjuring series about The Nun. That was an okay one.
The Nun looked creepier in the trailers than the movies.
Yes, that's right. But we do have Jam over at Carmen's Dry Dock West, taking away $5. And we got 2, 12, 72, and 73 for your 4 lucky numbers tonight. So definitely pay attention to those popping up tonight. But, of course, we do have a player spotlight to get into. It is none other than Down to Earth this week. Over at VFW Dilworth, they took away a jackpot over $10,470. Nice job to Down to Earth. When they won that jackpot, they were supporting a great charity, the VFW Post 1223 Dilworth. Their mission statement is to foster camaraderie among United States veterans of overseas conflicts, to serve our veterans, the military, and our communities, and to advocate on behalf of all veterans. I mean, it's just another great VFW. We all love our VFWs, and they're awesome. Down to Earth, just supporting another really cool one. So awesome stuff. Shout out to Down to Earth and VFW Dilworth, and of course that crazy jackpot that was won there. Nice job, everybody, and hopefully we get some more crazy jackpots going on tonight during that Twins Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun, but remember, whenever you play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice night, guys.
Lyle Liquor taking home $1,685.
Yeah, then on Saturday, finishing off our Saturday, we had KMP over at the Woodshed Lamport taking home $1,017.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Why Not Me 1 over at Broadway Bar and Pizza Rochester taking home $1,655.
Yeah, then we had John Funk and Jim over at Lookout Bar and Grill taking home $4,413.
And the final jackpot we gave out this past weekend went out to G-Force over at Moonlit Bay, taking home $630.
Well, definitely some great jackpots going out during this weekend. If you guys happen to be a jackpot winner, make sure you message in a player picture over to us so that we can show you guys off on the broadcast. And also, while you guys are playing these games, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
guys, each and every day from 12 to 1, we love our lunchtime bingo, and you guys take home points to compete against each other in our twiking zone standings each and every day while playing.
Oh, yeah, and on the player side, in 10th place, we got Juicy Loser over at VFW Columbia Heights with 44,000 points. With 45,000 points in 9th place, we got T-Bone over at Poppers. 8th place is Tez over at Poppers with 62,000 points. With 79,000 points in 7th place, we got Red over at American Legion Fridley. 6th place is Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points. With 109,000 points in 5th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 4th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 111,000 points. With 127,000 points in 3rd place, we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine. 2nd place is Simbob over at Bedrock with 129,000 points. And with 140,000 points in 1st place, we got Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
That is some really